Hi, my name is Sarah Peternell. I'm the owner of Family Nutrition Services in Denver, Colorado. I'm also the creator of a 30-day online program called Nourished and Renewed with Hashimoto's. This 30-day program gives you all of the tools that you need to learn about and to navigate living healthfully and all of the natural solutions that can help you really feel your best with Hashimoto's. One of the questions I get a lot here on my YouTube channel, and especially from some of my other followers on social media, is really what is the difference between what I call the health supportive thyroid food plan, or eating right for your thyroid if you have Hashimoto's, versus the AIP protocol, which is also called the Autoimmune Protocol. You may have read about the AIP protocol, and there may be some misnomers or beliefs that actually the only way to really heal from Hashimoto's or to nourish and eat properly for your thyroid is by really embarking upon a strict AIP protocol for a long period of time. Now, because I am board certified in holistic nutrition, I really work closely with my clients one-on-one to customize and personalize the least restrictive food plan possible that meets all of their nutritional needs. So that being said, I don't really adhere to any one diet dogma. And by diet dogma, I mean paleo is not the only answer. Keto is not a one-size-fits-all. AIP is not necessary for every single person that I work with. There are a lot of ways to create flexibility and what I'm looking for, which is sustainability. So when I talk about a health supportive diet, health supportive is unique for every single person that I work with. In fact, health supportive is also unique for me. I also have Hashimoto's disease and celiac disease. And the way that I customize and tailor my diet to my own needs, my own health goals, and my own nutritional needs is different from perhaps the way it would look if I was working with one of my clients. So the autoimmune protocol, it is, as I said, highly restrictive. It's one of the most restrictive programs out there. You have probably watched some of my other videos about cutting out gluten, maybe cutting out coffee. Can you have dairy? What does an elimination diet look like? I've covered a lot of these subjects about individual foods. The AIP protocol basically means that you go cold turkey from entire food groups, including legumes, all grains, sugar, nightshades, which is a wide category of vegetables that can provoke autoimmunity and inflammation in some individuals. I will do a different video at another time about nightshades in particular, but it's important to know that the AIP protocol does also include nightshades. It also recommends that you give up alcohol altogether and quite a lot of nuts and refined seed oils as well. So it's a very restrictive diet. I don't think I said gluten and dairy, but those are also included. It is a very restrictive diet. And for people who are coming to me who are maybe newly diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, or they have known food intolerances, but we can't quite figure out what they are, my first approach working one-on-one with people is going to do some specific food intolerance testing and really customize their diet based on that, rather than just kind of jumping off of this cliff to the full AIP protocol. Now, that doesn't mean that I would never implement it or aspects of it if it were going to be very helpful. The AIP protocol, and again, there's lots of both peer-reviewed and anecdotal evidence and research to back up the use of an AIP protocol with individuals who have autoimmune disease, in particular, people who have some of the more like neurological symptoms and side effects, neuropathies, and a lot of the autoimmune illnesses that come with numbness, tingling, loss of feeling, etc., Sjogren's, MS, rheumatoid arthritis. A lot of these do really, really well with the AIP protocol. If you're newly diagnosed, however, with Hashimoto's and you don't really have any of the primary inflammatory patterns or digestive symptoms that would warrant this, it's usually not my first go-to. Again, we would probably look more to specific food intolerance testing for the individual and customize a diet from there. Now, a lot of the clients that I do work with are coming to me with more than one autoimmune illness, just like I have both celiac disease and Hashimoto's disease. I work with clients who are coming to me maybe both with Crohn's and Hashimoto's, or celiac and Hashimoto's, or type 2 diabetes and Hashimoto's, or blood sugar dysregulation issues and Hashimoto's. And so when we're really looking to create a sustainable and health supportive food plan, sometimes for people there are actually certain foods, for example eggs, high quality pasture raised eggs, that can be part of a health supportive diet and help a person actually start to feel better faster than eliminating or avoiding those foods altogether. So I wanted to share with you my philosophy and my ideas about the AIP protocol from a clinical perspective, in that, again, a lot of people ask the question, well, if I have Hashimoto's, don't I automatically have to do an AIP protocol food plan? And I just want to make it clear that my answer is no. There is really no one-size-fits-all answer, and this is not necessarily recommended because it's very hard to follow for a long period of time. So whether you're embarking upon a food elimination, whether you are giving up specific foods that you are shown to be testing intolerant to based on lab data, or if you decide to embark upon something like the AIP, it's really wise to work closely with a holistic nutrition practitioner, specifically somebody who is board certified and can help guide you through what it is that you need to know about giving up certain foods and certain food groups, as well as how long you should stay on that, what types of recipes and meal plans would be really supportive to help you know what to eat, and then also what to do after that period of time is over and how to reintroduce foods. So for the AIP protocol, if I find that there's somebody that I'm working with who maybe has multiple autoimmune conditions, high inflammatory patterns and symptoms, also digestive ailments, or just is feeling really, really terribly, like chronic fatigue, or the other would be kind of like a fibromyalgia-like set of symptoms, AIP can be applied. And I usually suggest that we do a trial, 100% AIP for just 30 days, and then reevaluate. And normally when I'm working with my clients, I see really fast improvement in those individuals who do adhere to a strict AIP, even after about 10 to 12 days of doing that protocol. And then we'll finish it out for the 30 days. It kind of helps to wipe the slate clean, get a fresh start on some healthy habits, lowering, as I said, the inflammation, helping to heal the gut in combination with some other protocols that might be necessary. And it really helps to set the stage for some of the long-term foods that they may be avoiding, such as gluten, for example. You've watched my video about why you should avoid gluten if you have Hashimoto's, and that will go into more in-depth detail if you need to get a refresher about that. So the autoimmune protocol, sometimes it's called the autoimmune paleo protocol, but the AIP diet is another approach. It's an approach that works for some. It is an approach that's needed and necessary for some, but not for all. So again, what I like to call the health supportive diet or food plan is very individually based. It's based on you, it's based on your needs, it's based on your goals, and it's also based on kind of how ready and willing you're able to make some of these big diet changes. If you're coming from a place of maybe eating a lot of fast food or junk food or sweets, or maybe not consuming a lot of vegetables, jumping into something like the AIP protocol is impossible and frustrating, and people don't stick to it very well. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this helps to make some sense out of what I think is a really important subject and a question that, because I get it all the time, I wanted to make sure that I really addressed that for you today. I am talking about case studies in some of my upcoming videos. I'm also sharing more and more information from my upcoming blog posts. And I'm doing more videos about things that I do in my own home. This doesn't necessarily fit the model of one of those 3 videos, but it's really in response to a lot of the viewer questions that I get. And so I'm here to help answer the most common questions that I'm hearing from this audience. So thank you very much for watching, for subscribing to my channel, for liking these videos, and thanks for joining me here today in my car. I'm waiting for my daughter who's at the math tutor, so I just thought it was a good time to do a little video for you guys. I appreciate you being here, a part of this community. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with more information on my YouTube channel. Take care.